Hey everybody. You know, constantly I've had people asking this question, and I know some people have tried to have an answer for it, and they sometimes, depending on the answer that they have for them, sometimes it will work. Sometimes that'll be the answer they're looking for, and sometimes it won't be the answer they're looking for. Point in case, this. That's right, the WWE 13 game. Point in case. Or case in point, I should say. The WWE 13 game. Now, apparently everybody has come out and said that they've had some problems with it. One of the major problems is that they've had load failures, or load fail deal. In other words, when you try to use your hard drive to play the game, it says data cannot be found. Well, a lot of people pretty much looked this up and tried to figure out, okay, how do I fix this? Well, some people have given advice that, hey, all you have to do is clear out all the things you've downloaded and uploaded and created onto your WWE game save file, take it all off, and start over again, and it works. Or doesn't. Now, some people, believe it or not, have even had a similar problem with the previous game, WWE'12. But why is that? Why are they having problems? Well, I pretty much figured out that I know Ukes is the main developer, but THQ is the one that THQ has helped out as well. So I'm thinking that Ukes, I'm guessing, you can tell by the gameplay. The gameplay with a few glitches, with some glitches here and there, and that's to be expected, is solid gameplay. It's solid to the point that you can actually enjoy it and have fun. It gives you a lot more, it gives you everything you've come to know about the WWE video game series in the past decade, or going into a decade, if you will, as well as it gives you more than what you've asked for. And it kind of upgrades on that. But now the question is, why is there load failures? Why is it you have to resort to using your cloud storage or even a memory card when everybody damn well knows that's not going to be good enough? What do? How do you fix it? Well, again, you can take the advice of what people have said. I tried taking the advice. I tried doing it by clearing out my WWE'13 information and redoing it all over again. But guess what? It didn't work. It didn't. Not one single solitary thing worked. I even tried clearing out all my previous WWE video game storage, if you will, all my other save stuff from my previous WWE games, like 12, 11, 10, 09, 08. And guess what? Nothing worked. Nothing worked. And I could not understand for the life of me why it didn't. So, what I did is I went online. And I searched up and asked if perhaps, because I think I may have seen it, because I knew I'd seen it somewhere before. But I went and asked, does Xbox, Microsoft Xbox, have a flash drive? Because that was one of the first things that stuck in my mind. Now, true, I tried the cloud storage and I tried the memory card, and guess what? They're only temporary, but they don't have enough to fill up a whole freaking roster. The only way you could fill up a whole freaking roster is to download from Community Creations whenever that decides to work. And apparently that decides to work almost late at night. I don't know why, it just does. So anyway, even though those were temporary fixes, I wanted to have a full roster of not just created characters of my own and some downloaded, but also enough room so I can create arenas. I can customize my own championships. Create some custom logos. So what did I do? Well, again, like I was saying, I looked up online, asked, and basically asked the question in Google, does Microsoft 360 have a flash drive? Because I'm pretty sure, as I was mentioning, I had seen it before. And knowing nowadays, a lot of things, computers, laptops, whatever, they all can use, you can basically save a lot of information on one small stick. Well, guess what? I found out, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you know about this already, but I just wanted to confirm it, make sure that yes, Microsoft does sell flash drives for the Xbox. Now, depending on what you need, it will vary in size, but they do sell them. As you can see right there, it says it right there. They do sell them. This one I bought is an 8 gig, and I bought it for about $20. And it came out in 2010. So they've had them out for a couple of years now. And this is it down here. That's it right there. And that little clear part, that's where it glows green. And it works. As of right now, it still works. It does a pretty good job. The only thing that worries me at times is the accessing error. I don't know what that is. I mean, I downloaded a Black Cat created car, if you will, Black Cat of Marvel Comics, Spider-Man, and I got accessing error. I looked up information about that, and they said what you need to do is get rid of the character and try to delete something else. Try to download or create your own. So I deleted that character, and I created my own Black Cat. And one thing I have noticed, is that a majority of some of them that I do download, yeah, you can change, they have different outfits, but some don't. And the reason I think that is because maybe there's a problem in the outfit category. Just an opinion. But anyway, I bought that flash drive, and so far it's worked. I've been able to create a majority of my roster, download some more created cars. I've been able to download some created arenas. I've been able to make my own created arenas. My own custom logos, my own created superstars, like I said, created divas. And so far, again, like I said, everything's worked. Everything's turned out fine. I mean, what do you think that recent Queen of the Ring, what do you think my recent 2003 Queen of the Ring tournament came from? How do you think I got that all up and going? Courtesy of that flash drive. But now, all I have to do is create one more and see if hopefully and see if whether or not it'll still remain good and reliable, or if maybe there's something wrong with the game and there's a limit. I don't think there's a limit. Because what was funny is I downloaded a Coca-Cola custom logo on Community Creations, made an arena with it, and then that's when things afterwards started to fuck up. Excuse my language. But that's when things started to fuck up. So, honestly, it seems everything's going okay right now. Now, one thing I will say, if you do get the access error, this is a bit of advice here. If you do get the access error, and it's between your own created characters, nothing downloaded, just go back, reset it again, and just go back, select the characters again, select the arena you want again, and it should be okay. But as far as solving that load failure, it's real simple. If you have a original or sort of original Xbox like I do, best thing, get yourself a flash drive. And again, it all depends on what you need. An 8 gig is about $20. But the higher the gig, the higher the price. And right now, for $20, I still have about 3 point something gigabytes left on that flash drive. And that's something. So now the question is, will that be the best resource for anybody having that same problem? Well, for $20, you can't go wrong, folks. Like I say, the higher the gigs, the higher the price. The lower the gig, the lower the price. And honestly, to me, this is something that Microsoft should have brought out from the start. That's just a telemarketing, St. Jude. But anyway, this is something that Microsoft should have brought out from the start. I am not kidding, folks. This is something they should have brought out from the start, and they know it. Looking back at what they've done with certain games probably having similar problems, I think they're realizing they need to have that kind of stuff. And again, this is something they should have brought out from the beginning. So, my advice to anybody that's having problems, basically how to fix the situation, buy a flash drive. It'll work. It will work, especially if you have an original Xbox like I do. And if you don't, and you have the newer one, then my only advice is try what they have suggested. Clear out the hard drive on the new one, the new Slim, if you have one, if that's the one you're using. See if that works. And if not, then go out and get yourself a new hard drive. That's all I'm going to say, folks. So, but my advice on how to fix this, on how to fix the WWE'13 failure, get a new flash drive. In my honest opinion, go for the cheapest one, which is about $20. It's 8 gigs, and it will definitely work. As far as I'm concerned, it's working for me right now, and it will work for you. So that's my advice to you guys. Comment down below if any of you want to, and I'll talk to you all later.